Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry I can't be with you today, but don't worry. We have a lovely, lovely supply teacher in, Ms. Bukic, to spend the day with you. So just please make sure you're listening to her and all of that. Okay, so Unit 1, Activity 6, right? We need to talk about some things, okay? So that way you know what you're doing. So within this lesson, there's going to be a discussion post, a portfolio upload, and a quiz. I don't know how far you're going to get as far as getting to the quiz or not. Okay, so I've told our lovely teacher that wherever we get to, we get to. Okay, so don't worry about that. Please don't stress about it. Okay, all right. So we're going to be talking about a few things today. We haven't talked a lot about the United States yet. Okay, but they are important. So okay, U.S. joining the war for sure. We're going to be talking about final battles of World War One. Okay, and then of course peace, because that's a big deal. Okay, and we're going to be looking at some of the consequences of that peace, and then demobilization, sending troops home, Spanish flu, of course, which we're pretty aware of what a pandemic is now, and the Winnipeg general strike at the very end. I don't know if we'll get that far or not. Okay, so while I'm not here, and that's totally okay. All right. So, first things first. Okay, historical thinking concepts. We kind of start a lot of our lessons with these, right? Cause and consequence. If you remember, we talked a lot about cause and consequence before the war started, right? So the long-term and short-term causes of World War One. If you think about all those, think about your term main, right? If you put that in your head, then this will make sense, right? So go over this slide, okay, just to make yourself more familiar with it, okay, as opposed, because we haven't talked about that much, okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use our cause and consequence, and we're going to use it to examine the consequences of Canada's final battles of war and the peace treaty and demobilization. And then we're also going to take another look at historical perspective when we look at the Winnipeg general strike, okay. And if you're like, I don't know what that is, don't worry, we're going to get there. Okay. So first thing you're going to do is take a little bit of time. You're going to watch through this video, okay, about the United States joining the war, okay, in 1917. It was a really big deal, and it really changed how the war turned out. Because quite frankly, we were not winning before the United States joined. It was kind of, remember we were talking about those battles. It was kind of a stalemate. We would take some territory, like in the Battle of the Somme or Passchendaele, we'd take some territory, but then we'd lose it months later, right? Things were not going super well, except for, of course, the Battle of Vimy Ridge, which we also talked about. So I want you to take a look at that, okay? The video itself is going to mention the Russian Revolution and a few other things that are happening. Don't worry, I have an entire lesson dedicated to that, which we'll get to a week from now, okay? So anyways, that's coming. So you're going to watch this video, and then I've got notes on the video, okay, and some solid facts there for you, okay, in regard to what happened. So you're going to have to read through those, okay, and then you'll watch the next video because Mexico is involved too, a little bit, okay, and then you're going to move into the final battles at Armistice. So I'll have another video starting there. Okay, guys, happy reading, watching, and learning today.